The story of the parliamentary spy is cockeyed in so many ways. So the more the information trickles out, the more it just seems perverse. The person in question, Chris Cash, was detained in March, and his arrest was not made public until Saturday. Why Saturday? What was it, to give ammunition to the Prime Minister to have a tough word with the Premier of China? I don't think so, somehow. This seems cack-handed. And the parliamentary aide, who has only recently been named, says, he gave an interview saying that he was completely innocent. He was arrested on the Official Secrets Act. And he said, I feel forced to respond to the media accusations that I'm a Chinese spy. It is wrong that I should be obliged to make any form of public comment on the misreporting that has taken place. However, given what has been reported, it is vital that it is known that I am completely innocent. I have spent my career to date trying to educate others about the challenge and threats presented by the Chinese Communist Party. To do what I have been claimed against me is in extravagant news reporting against me is everything against what I stand for. A second man in his 30s was arrested at the same time, and both men were bailed until October. So they were both arrested in March. And ministers are said to be furious because they were left in the dark, but presumably that didn't include the Prime Minister or the Home Secretary. The suspected spy had access to all areas in Westminster, and he was lobbying for the Foreign Affairs Committee Chair Alicia Kearns. He also had links with the Security Minister Tom Tugendhat, and he was working as a researcher for the China Research Group, set up by Tugendhat, run by Miss Kearns, and of which I think he was the person who was the chairman. So it's quite extraordinary, the sweep of this story. Tugendhat has had no contact with him, we're told, since he was appointed Security Minister in September. And Tugendhat is pushing for China to be relabelled as a threat to Britain, in much the same way that Ian Duncan Smith says that China should be on the enhanced list. Anyone working at the direction of China or a state-linked firm would have to register and disclose their activities or risk jail under Suella Braverman's aggressive plans. But those plans are being apparently resisted by Rishi Sunak and by the Chancellor. I think really the more important thing is to start talking. And when I first looked at this story, it looked as if it was something which was something that had come up in the last few days. It had immediacy, it had relevance. No, it's a concocted story that's been percolating for 6 months or so. This is absurd.